HSBC, who's released a note on Tata Chemicals. And let's get in, well, Harsh to tell us about what's in store for this particular company. Harsh, good morning.
Good morning, Agam. Minimum import price was what kept the stock buzzing yesterday, or rather the space buzzing altogether. The GHCL was up as well in trade yesterday. Now, HSBC has come out with a note trying to quantify or change the view with regard to, or change their stance with regard to Tata Chemicals on the back of this. They have maintained their reduced rating, so no change there. Target price of 820, a 22% downside now from the current market price. What they are suggesting is that the minimum import price on soda ash is a positive, but what's going to hold the key is volumes. Can volume uptick happen as a result of this? That they believe is not going to happen, simply because there is plenty of oversupply and there's also plenty of additional capacity which is coming through. Both of those factors is likely to keep supply outpacing demand, which they believe will keep pricing under check. So any volume uptick here is something that they're looking out for. Some bit of volume uptick as a result of this expected, but they don't expect any material increase in this regard. They continue to expect muted industry outlook. Capacity additions outpace better demand growth is what they are suggesting. SOTP target price also, which is sum of the parts target price. Tata Chemicals holds several companies as well. So sum of the parts is the valuation methodology they've followed. 820 being the target price, 22% downside is what they see.
Okay. Well, thanks for that. Bearish, Tata Chemicals, there could be these sporadic bouts of an up move that come in, but it almost seems a stock that everybody is wanting to sell when the opportunity presents itself. Is there a fundamental case to invest into Tata Chemicals if you want to choose a chemical name, or not even that?
Well, I think you should bide your time, because I think yesterday's news was obviously sentimental positive. But I think a large part of their business, which probably comes through soda ash, I think it's a large commodity driven by China. And therefore, I think on the global scale, the pricing is determined by China for such commonly used commodities. And therefore, how pricing will play out is a large unknown. Obviously, I think the two factors that might play in favor of Tata Chemicals, the salt business is showing some amount of stability. But it's the nutraceuticals business, Neeraj, which, if it starts gaining traction over the next few months and quarters, might actually do the trick from a margin profile and an earnings perspective. So you should bide your time when it comes to Tata Chemicals. From the space, again, as I discussed last time around as well, AMI Organics has been doing fantastically well, valuation sky high. So I think one must wait for declines onto this counter if one gets an opportunity. And Neogen Chemicals, I think, what they're probably doing in terms of electrolytes, electrolyte salts, there is a huge market out there. They've already done their initial 2,500 metric ton production, which has got initiated, and they've started that. So there is some element of expectation that earnings might actually start picking up for this, looking at the huge Leon battery opportunity that exists.